to join the buyers if I have a clear signal. Yeah.
Right, on Muhammad. Well, if we zoom way out here, looking at the ES, we've been following this trend line quite nicely, going back to pretty much April 9th. I mean, this is the fall down, this is the rise up, we're still hugging it. Next huge levels, we zoom in more, up around 57.30 or thereabouts, and then 58.35 would be a real big one if we get there.
Yeah, there's a lot of liquidity up there.
Andre, you have a lot of liquidity with your bandwidth there. What's going on, brother?
Got my microphone situation all good. I think I sound better now. Let's get right into it. Buying here.
All good. All good.
All right, sounds good, man. Oh man, this whole thing's not good. Seeing some buying here in the S&P. 57.05, man. Those 56.90s I bought yesterday. Okay, now take a look at the Nasdaq 20,240. But look at gold. Gold moving higher here and crude moving lower as well. Straight in crude $60.49. Hold on, move to the upside. Making a new high 33.45. Look at the tilt here. Nothing really popping off. Eddie, in opening call, what was that tilt in crude?
You know, we were like 83, 85 on the sell side. I have not seen sell side that deep of a percentage. Right now, we're looking at 72% you're short in the crude.
Right, good stuff. Oh, about 3 minutes into the open, dead ass low, dead ass high. Hard for me to make out in ES or NASDAQ. What are you seeing?
It's the entire range of the day so far. It's still the opening range. We're still inside of it.
Okay.
You know, we talked about this on the opening call about where the market is opening. We had a distribution of volume at the high from yesterday. We had a distribution of volume at the low yesterday. We're opening between them. It usually signals to me that I will be much better off being patient, letting the initial balance establish itself, and if it reaches either the upper distribution and or the lower distribution, to work those extremes for opportunities. So in my time frame, I'm probably not going to be looking to do much here because we are sort of in an area of repair. Very low volume in this area yesterday. So the market's going to just kind of wander around in here, see if there's any liquidity to pick up here before moving to another area. So patient for me today. We're still inside the 1 minute opening range in the equities. We've been there for almost 5 minutes. So not a lot of direction right now.
Agree. Yeah. See that. Even though I have a signal, I already have a signal in my 1000 tick chart, but I'm not taking this for one reason. We don't see any sweep for the stops. For example, this high, this making a new high, the market comes, they give a signal in this one. I cannot take this because I don't see trap low and go higher. This is typical range. So if I'm expecting a breakout up there, at least I need to see some kind of sweep before they do that. Sometimes they can just go without it, but for me to get into a long with better place to put my stop, I need to see that sweep. It didn't happen. Market keep making new high now. It is, but still.
Just took out the highs of the opening ranges now. 5 minutes.
What was that spike a couple hours ago? Around 6:25 a.m. Central. Jack, do you have any idea?
Yeah. Trump said that he thinks 80% tariff on China would be good, but it's all Bessent's decision. They are going to be meeting in Switzerland this weekend, so it's a little bit of possible good news there. All right, good stuff. Let's take a look at some of these other markets. 57.07 last trade in the ES. Jack, I want to throw it to you. Option prices you're looking at that coincide with the ES future prices. Last trade 57.08 in the futures, Jack.
Well, we're hanging out right now just below 5,700 in the SPX. 5,720 over thereabouts would be 5,700 SPX. Besides that, not looking at too much. It is a Friday, so we have the weekly options expiring. looking over at SPX. I mean, right now, kind of between it, I love 56.80. Not too much there. I've been more interested in bonds actually. Let me go over the yields.
Talk to me. Talk dirty to me, Jazz. What are we seeing over there?
Looking 4-hour candles here, 10-year yields. Since the beginning of May, we've rallied about 20 dips or so. And where we are right now, retreat a little bit, you'll notice here we're right at the stem of the day where the yields kind of blew out and they reversed course. That's when we spiked up to 4.6 overnight. So we're in the area, we're speaking of descent, where my intuition tells me descent gets a little sweaty if we get above here, because that's been where things have gotten a little wonky with 10-year.
Yes, it has. Jack, all right. Eddie, I've seen 73% long in NASDAQ. I've seen 70% long in ES. With that being said, what do we have on the calendar for today, Eddie? I'm just seeing speakers and speakers and speakers. Who do we have and when?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've had some barking earlier here. Williams has just finished up here a little bit ago. We do have coming up here Goolsby in about 22 minutes. Waller will be speaking at 10:30 here. We also got Williams going to be coming back at 10:30 speaking also. And I tell you, earlier today we've got Treasury Secretary talking. A lot of these speakers are probably not on the docket, but we're watching the wire very carefully. And of course, Andre, yours and my favorite 12 o'clock here, Baker Hughes. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Eddie. Yes. Good luck today, Eddie. Your head's going to be on a swivel with all these speakers scheduled and not scheduled. Hang in there. You're doing a great job. 76% long in the NASDAQ on the tilt right now. Last price, 20,271. See what happens on with all this heavy tilt. We go from here. 76% long NASDAQ from average price of 20,248. About 20 points in the money right now. Take a look at the ES. 72% long. ES average price 57.04. So they are in the money as well. House account short one crude from $60.71. Hogue. I stopped out on that gold trade.
Yeah, now we've got a potential failed upside auction above the IB high in gold. I can't touch it though. Because we're in repair, I got to get to one of those extremes of the volume nodes high and low from yesterday before I do anything.
Yep. 75% long in the NASDAQ. As we keep pushing higher here, 20,278. Left, right, and center. Dakota is set to join us here shortly, so everyone wants to see number 6 on the big board. He'll be here shortly. Also, upper left-hand corner of the screen, hashtag fast markets, hashtag power hour. His up at TopStep.TV on the X. Let's see some cool trader station setups. It's been a minute since we've seen those. Trader wins. Lots of green on the calendar and your performance dashboard analytics. All right, click like, follow, and subscribe. 161,000 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to 162,000 by fast markets. That'd be pretty good. So where is everyone watching all across the globe right now? Shout out to India, who is watching India right now. Shout out to everyone all across the globe. Throw it in the chat.
Vatican City.
Hey, right?
Who's there?
Who's that?
The Swiss guards. I bet some of them trade futures.
Huh? See if JD does. See if,
Yeah.
yes, incredible. That got me so good.
Do you, I was just going to ask, do you think there's anything that the Catholic Church hedges in the futures market?
They do the most rumored terminals per
They
capita.
do. Yeah, like 17 Bloomberg terminals.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, maybe some like wheat futures to hedge on the host.
There you go, yeah.
Maybe 17 Bloomberg terminals. Lord knows.
Take a look. All right, take a look at NASDAQ. See what just happened there? We're 75% long on the tilt. We're trading around 20,276. Now trading 20,042. Still 72% long tilt. So let's see where it goes from here. Let's go to that.
There you go. Go ahead, Mo.
Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, the minute that the market is at its place or at is to buy it, now I see the sellers are having control now, so I cannot buy it now. They just had control with this move down, strong move down, comparing buy it in here. I'm
Order
looking
filled.
to buy it at this area, which is, let's say, the line of the sand for the buyer. I said today is a reversal up day. If they broke this area between 20,200 and 20,180, they broke it down there. It's not reversal up day anymore. It is regular Friday trade day. So I will try to buy it here around the 200. Market goes there. That would be a nice area to limit risk. Or they should take control back again and we buy it higher.
Awesome stuff. I got a hard line here, 5702 on the ES. Would like to give a shout out to happy 8th birthday to Randy's daughter. If I mispronounce Aria. Aria, happy 8th birthday. Good luck at school today. Keep trading here. In about 10 years, trade here at Top Up. Happy birthday, happy 8th birthday. Have a good Friday at school. Here you go.
Wait.
Everyone knows your happy birthday in the chat.
8 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
Soon she'll be asking, Dad, can I have the keys to the car?
Oh. Nah, I love it. Pin to the top of the chat. You see top set daily levels. We update those every day before the New York Open. Go have those open here. Everyone referencing them throughout the day. Pin to the top of the chat. Top set daily levels. I can do one better. Top set X indicators. Type in top set daily levels. Boom. Have them overlaid right on your charts. L is on the way.
Remember, the Fed speakers are back in force. Their lockout period is over after the rate decision at meeting. So now they can kick the chat all over the place. So we're going to be looking forward to that. 5,700 in the ES. It's Friday.
Again, just to recap that, 75% long until the NASDAQ. We trade around 20,275. That's not a signal or anything like that. Just something to take note of. Now we're back to 50-50 on until about 30-35 minutes lower. In the NASDAQ. Yes, so I'm stuck with this 57 level. In the ES last trade 57.01. Move up to the right.
And Tanya's talking about that's the tilt. Remember, the data is just for entertainment purposes only.
Selling company here. Closing in overnight UF in ES. Overnight UF 56.95. We're about 4 points away from that. Now selling off a little bit as well. NASDAQ seeing the same. Overnight UF in the NASDAQ 20,201. Let's trade 20,224.
6 and the 7, Max 7 are up right now. Only Google is down a smidge. Just wait. Today we just got the hope of tariff news, or else just look at the charts.
Yesterday was
Capital Preservation Friday.
and yeah, the boss yesterday said go out and buy stocks. That guy can beat ever.
Until the end.
I know. We did not that trade. Yesterday. Not going against Delta. Not going against Delta anymore. Talk to you about it later, but Delta keeps winning and going into the close.
It's very kind of market context. And I feel like yesterday Elvis was in the room buying up there, but he finished and let the market just kind of fall because of a rather aggressive seller. If Elvis stayed in the room yesterday, it may have been a different outcome. You never know when Elvis is going to leave the room. He doesn't announce it like he used to.
It's true. Let's take a look. Bounce right up overnight VWAP in the ES. A 6-point pop. That's right, 5,700. We've seen that price a lot lately. 50-50 on the tilt. Now it's got short one proof of $60.71. How are we managing this trade, Bo? Downside target, anything you're seeing below?
Well, overnight inventory is exceedingly short, long.
Okay.
So valid. I'm not really liking what I'm seeing here because what we're looking for really is to see the gap close yesterday's session high, which is right around 60 bucks, and we're just not getting it. We can't get to overnight low. We saw an inventory adjustment without a gap close. Not liking it too much, but it's still a valid trade because we haven't taken out the high for opening range. And for the last 3 sessions, Andre, the opening range has remained either the high or the low of the regular trading hour session. Will it have a
Order filled.
Nobody knows. In profit right now.
Say that one more time, though. Is that true?
Yes. So you can see here these
Bro, what the fuck is going on with my fucking chart, bro?
On Tuesday,
My charts are just not updating.
on Wednesday, it was the dead high of the regular trading hour session. Yesterday, it was the dead low of the
NQ just ripped all the way up there, and then now it drops all the way back down. I literally just got out right at the fucking highs up there.
Dead ass high.
Come back up to 44, I get out. And I was looking for it to come to 200. I was like, but this shit was just didn't want to go low. It just double bottom right here, and then this shit just pops up. I was like, let me just get out. 'Cause I was short from up here, and I was held it down here, and then I think if I to come to this 200, but I was like, it might just stop there. You have this consolidation. I was like, can it come here and run this stop? But then it decides to rip it right back up. I went short from up there.
I'm short from 236.
My charts are like just not, you know what I'm saying, just fucking up right now. And it's gonna drop all the way back down here, and then come all the way on and run there, bro.
As you'll recall, with a sample size
But of course, this shit just pops like crazy right here for some reason.
Tweet form, big one. And we went
Short
up
again, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack. Short again.
What price,
So
Mo?
Short
ass.
again, same thing. 236.
How many times?
Then my orders were that my shit wasn't like doing right. Like what the fuck?
Go ahead, Jack. He tweeted it once. He said it again last night.
Well, the last time he did it, we were up ungodly amount, around like 1,400 or something at NQ. The next day we got
This shit
pumped.
was like on the wrong fucking thing.
Learning the nuances of what the 7% down circuit breaker was. Not as it necessarily seems. So maybe a little bit of reversion today. Looks like we got it at the end of yesterday. I wasn't here, but it seems like the Delta won. Now it's fucking filled. So
It did. Starts minus 6,000 BDS and just kept going. And then it was like minus 17,000 by the end of it. What do we got here? NASDAQ ladder. It's pretty thin in the NASDAQ ladder. Last trade, 20,239. Go 50-50. Do you have a downside target, Mo? What's up, Jack?
yeah, I thought you said you lost $17,000.
No, it's Delta. It's like going that's about 1,800 bucks.
Yeah, I think we're on the.
Market target is 219.
Okay.
Second target is 209. I have a decent, as I said, a decent buying demand area at the 200, 191. So I have room for this short to work out. 219 and 209.
Andre, I think the warning sign yesterday was when Gabe was like, yeah, I don't like this price action to the downside. I wouldn't buy it. I just did.
What did I do? Buy it too.
Looking at Bitcoin, I got
Yeah, I saw it.
hair back here, screaming to the upside. The day candles. That purple zone I have is kind of the gap between for like the run up initially after election day. But wow, we're at 103. New highs, 103,600 nearly.
Look at that.
Spot market.
Bounced all the way back up to the $0.50 where I shorted it, and then I drops all the way back down to where I was when I was long. I mean, I was short at 50. This shit came to 20. I was up 30 points. $60. And I ended up closing out with them. that. He came right there and just ripped right back up.
Those buyers are just start to ruin. Just Joe killer.
It's right here. Look at this one, man. There's a massive, this 7 o'clock candle, a huge gap there.
I'm not doing a whole heck of a lot just yet.
Look at that shit just opens there at 35.
Yes, it is. So we can be patient. Looking for a downside.
Not lose the control, sellers.
Look at that, son. It's gonna hit 200, bro. In the fucking trade, and it just stopped me out. Look at that. Boom! Just like that. Look at that spike. 206. Straight down. Fucking shit, bro. I knew it was gonna go there, and then it just fucking ripped up like this all the way back up to here, and I was just like, what?
One shot. In one shot.
Get out of here.
Bro, look at that shit, son. Straight to fucking 200, bro. Ah, it's so ass, bro. It's just so ass, bro. Like, I literally was looking for that shit to go there, and then it just didn't. Well, I gotta fix my chart on my other screen. Hold up.
Let's see if I see structure there.
Bro, look at that, son. It came to two. Well, I was gonna get out at 200. It came to 204, and then it fucking bounced. Oh my god, it's so fucking ass, bro. I was in this short.
Top hour in 5 minutes. Supposed to speak last. Has Goofy started yet? William started? Williams has started.
Andre, one thing that I'm sort of digging here, digging a little deeper regarding this this meeting in Switzerland with China and the U.S. It's not going to be about a trade deal discussion. It's going to be about only diffusing the situation. And it says that the China Ministry of Commerce reiterated several times this week that the trade talks can only take place if the U.S. drops its tariffs. So I know there's a lot of pressure going on here on the U.S. dollar, but I'm just trying to dig a little deeper to find out really what's going on. Okay,
Thanks, buddy. Good stuff. Oh, airborne cattle move.
Well, dude, what is going on in my chart? Why is it not showing up, populating on this chart? Bro, look at that move, son. From 203, what a pop. Ran the liquidity there. So that's an inversion. So we ran this liquidity from 8 o'clock liquidity. And then this is from 740.
There's one place to keep margins on more expensive beef, probably steak houses, I guess, right?
Yeah.
A markup on a steak at what's your favorite place? Do they serve steak in town, Andre?
No, they actually serve sushi, Jack. They actually serve sushi. Favorite steak place in Chicago? El Shay. First call I call is delicious. Joe's pretty good. Already.
Joe's is delicious.
Yeah.
What's your favorite steak place, Jack?
The ones I've ever go to them is
Yeah.
on like Spencer downtown. I always like Morton's. What's it called? Switchman Trunk is good.
Oh, it's expensive.
NQ ran that 8 o'clock low. ES hasn't. I mean, ES ran the lows. NQ hasn't ran it. So there's a little SMT divergence on there. So watch and see what this goes. But I like the short, and then I just got stopped out, son. As it come back up, didn't have the conviction, and then it comes to fucking 203, bro. That was a 50 point right there. Right now the 30 minute, the 30-minute opening range is right here. Okay, that's a 30-minute candle right there. Let's see what the 15-minute look like. 15-minute is, look at that. So you have the 15-minute opening one, which we went up there, sold off, then we went below, pumped back up. So we have not been able to close above or below the 15-minute opening range. So let's see if the 30-minute does it. Otherwise, we're just gonna be just chop range bound and shit today.
Vegetarians out there, we're gonna be talking about broccoli next session.
Just watch this.
This is great stuff right here. We are exactly 50-50 at the ES tilt. 51-49 at the NQ tilt. We are stuck at 700 ES at the moment.
It's right smack dab in the middle of the regular trading process over here.
That's a 30-minute right there. I'm still going higher. Is there any news coming out at 10? Let's see. Wow, Goldsby's Fed speakers everywhere, bro. God damn, the whole day Fed speakers. Look at that, pop right back up here at 250 something. We're moving right now. OMG, look at this squeeze. Look at that squeeze. I need a dip to go into this shit, bro.
Hour in, definitely one of the tighter ranges we've seen on the ES.
Bruh. This shit just squeezing like crazy right now, bro.
270, 275 in the NASDAQ. We did see that heavy long tilt 15, 20 minutes ago. 75% long. And
you have this fair value. So we ran that. Fair value gap right in here.
705 in the ES. And how's it come short? One crude. $60.71. Won't sell off a little bit as well. Rimo?
That's short. If you have a short bias for the day, I think 260 is a nice short with stop at.
Yeah, that's the high right there, and then that's the open price, and then the low on NQ is way down here. Okay. NQ has more range. That's why it's looking like that. That's where we open as there. I'm saying you don't even see that on that thing.
Talk to me, Mohammed. If you do take the trade, please jump in. That being said, it is Friday. You've been getting the same tip of the week all week. Update those every Sunday or Monday.
10 o'clock now.
That being said, Eddie, what is tip of the week? Those that are tuning in for the very first time.
The tip of the week, my friends, yes, it's about motion control. Motion, it is a cornerstone of successful trading, and such is life. Motions can damage.
Go back to 45.
Harpen your lifestyle, as a matter of fact, especially in trading. Markets are
30-minute candle is green.
And test the trader's patience.
The 15-minute candle is nice up there. See what happens. What line is this?
Like fear, greed, frustration, all those nasty bastards. Even the best strategies can fail. So, I mean, the things that you gotta watch for is impulsive trading.
It's an SMA, but what SMA? I don't know.
Sort of knock you off the horse, get you from jumping in trades right away. How about reducing revenge trading? That's always something.
There is a inversion gap right in here. We're still going higher.
I'm always asking myself, you need to do this. Is this part of your game plan?
It's 1 minute on NQ. See, just look at that little. You can barely see that fair value gap right there. And it tapped into it right there and then bounced.
Losses emotionally. Also, it improves
But I'm watching this inversion right here.
Logic over emotion.
like this ES pulled into this on this pullback. I think I want to buy ES, but I'm not gonna go in with two. I'm gonna go in with one. Take a long here at like 7.
The question is, can I afford to be wrong in this next trade? So to take a trade, ask yourself a question: can I afford being wrong? Because you will be wrong most of the time, 50% of
And
the
then
time.
you go and run
So you
this
should be
907 high.
confident that you can afford that loss. See?
Gold still selling off at 33.28 last trade. Look at the downside. Sticky
Well, you
heavy
have this
200
fair value
points
gap. Like
higher.
we went across here, created a fair value
Down
gap,
about
pull back into it,
20
and we're
bucks
going. I
last
think we keep going
9
higher. No
minutes.
bullshit.
Well, something
Because
to ask
we
in
already
chat.
had the
So
manipulation to the
if you put in
downside.
the users
Right here, we
or
took out the
like number of
8 o'clock
contracts
lows
into the users,
on ES, and we left
democracy, one person, one vote.
yesterday's morning lows intact. So
Although maybe we
I
could
think
come
we
up
still
on,
keep
maybe we could
grinding
get
higher. No
future low
bullshit.
built going that only counts the positions of people who are long or short 15 contracts.
Yeah, maxing out.
That could be interesting.
Jack, it does say that the aggregating trader sentiment. So I would say, one person, I think that's okay.
99% sure.
I think we keep going higher, but I need a pullback entry.
He's selling up
If I go in here at
in
6,
NASDAQ last night.
then
A little
I
higher,
could
like
add at
270s.
6 points. I'll be down $30. I could average in here,
Gold's still selling off.
but if it just drops and we're going to keep going
Low,
lower,
low,
then I
low,
don't know.
33.17. We're about 10 bucks
That'd
away
be
from the
tough.
high. You see that tilt go.
Look at that. NQ drops to the half dollar. Nice bounce.
Average price 2,242. So like
Buyers,
see.
buyers, they don't want to give me a signal. Sellers, they did. They
It's,
give me a
NQ is
signal
struggling
and
right
they
now.
jumped.
That inversion
They
gap,
jumped the next
close it
order.
in. See
Somebody
if we could
asked me
keep
to buy
going.
the signal to go short. That was a simple signal. The market going down. Sellers have control. They touch the moving average. They give strong signal. I go short. They take the stop. They give another signal. Again, I took the short, and then I take my profit. Now it's the opposite side. Buyers having the control, but they didn't touch the moving average yet. This is why I didn't take that profit. And again, they are
Watching this
not
15-minute right
touching
here.
moving average.
What
I
I'm looking
go
at to
now.
see is,
Let's
does
see
the
now.
market have it to go in
The
here and
signal
run
is
these
on the
stops?
setup. Short
Or
is
are we just
short.
gonna
I
like
go long.
drop all the way back down? We're gonna drop all the way back down and come, but this, I see higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. So I think we keep going higher.
Oh, that is
NQ
very
pullback
possible.
right there to
I am long.
45.
I am long.
ES pullback in here to 5702. Nice bounce.
Long at 255.
Nice bounce right there.
255 upside target should be more than
Like I'm looking at higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and I'm like, this shit is gonna keep going higher.
70s.
Higher lows, higher lows, higher lows.
59
And I'm like, we go take out these
long
stops
15 by the
from
way.
the 8. That's from the 8
Okay.
versus
Take
come and
5.
take out these lows. So we try to take out lows here and it ripped right back up.
Take another 5 at 71.
Big sell off, it grinds back up. I don't know, maybe hit a big sell off, you retrace, fill in this sell off. Oh, this shit dropped even lower. Okay, so we're dropping like crazy right now. No bullshit.
Amount. And the amount.
We're dropping like crazy right now.
Alright.
Crazy. We're back to 5,700. I kind of like want to buy this dip, but
Back to 57.
I don't know. It might fucking keep dipping.
Stuck there in the ES last trade.
Pull back into that fair value gap. Let's see.
38. Still did pair off a little
It's
bit.
very, very range bound right now.
Little bounce there in gold. $5 bounce.
Nice wick right there. Yes, pull back to 5,700 and bounce. Look at that bounce. OMG.
It's got a 17.
Oh my god, look at that bounce. That is
Range.
insane.
What is this?
Range.
What is this? This is not a fake stop. This is what?
We are entirely within the 1 minute candle from 6:26 this morning.
Order filled.
I just bought one on NQ. I mean on ES. Let's see what it does.
The opening range right now in the S&P chart.
Grading. Man, I bet this candle
I got
right
their
here,
Fed speakers all over the place today, so this market is gonna be doing whatever. I'm looking for this shit to run these stops at like 10.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the same story.
So I'm put my shit like over 10,
To my target.
like right here to
What can
sell.
I do in this one? You know, like what could I double my stop? Come on.
Yeah, look at this 5 minute candle, about a 40-point range on this one, bottom out at 20,231.
So that's what I'm looking. So I'm in ES micros at 475, and I'm looking to get out at 11. I'm looking for it to run the highs from 9 o'clock today. Because we already ran the lows, so I'm looking for it to go run these highs. But I'm watching carefully. If one of them, whoever does it first, if ES does it first, if NQ do it first, then I'm looking to get out of my position. But look at that, it hit 8 and it's pulling back right now, so I'm not liking what I'm seeing. No, I don't like what I see just now. It got there in a massive red candle. Don't like what I just saw. Got there a massive red candle. I mean, we were at fucking 8 and then it just dropped. News is coming out right now.
Decision on the U.S. trade talks are based on a full assessment. Just hit the wire here right now.
News coming out. News. Fuck me.
China's been buying gold here strongly for 6 months. Chinese central bank buying gold 6 months. April. 6 months in a row.
Order filled.
Okay, I got out there that position. Just scalping right now, so I got out there and then look at it. Now it's fucking mooned right back up. Fucking hell, bro. Dude, there's so many Fed speakers today. Just news headlines are just like insane right now. It's like you just gotta be. But I got out there at 7, so
For a long, I take 15. For a short, I take
it's like $10.
Right.
equal with the type of day. Looking for like 82.
But it dropped all the way back down. But I'm gonna be careful here. I don't want to be buying right now. We're near the top up here, and I don't want to be, I don't want to be holding there because we may not go above this. I'm looking for ultimately this. This is my target. Because we're in an uptrend, we're making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Every time we drop down there, buy it back. So I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? This is the target where they want to send the market today. But, you can have a bunch of nonsense where it just keeps going back and forth. Or we may not take this out. We may just get here and then flush, and maybe they're going to take, maybe they're going to hunt these. When you look at the market, and this is a 15-minute chart, but when you go out here,
But it was the third largest
go here in a 1 hour,
over all of the contracts. So
we're in this range.
All of the contracts was 865,711.
Right, we're in this range from the bottom here to here, and we're near the top of the range. Now, to take out this stuff is to say that, hey, we're gonna go higher. You take it out, we're gonna keep going higher like this. But this right here took out this high. This took out this liquidity, so we may not go there if, maybe this is the peak. Maybe we're stopping out right at this level right here. We can't go there. We're gonna turn back down and then come back to the bottom of this range, because we're range bound right now. Like we had this big rally from down here, and then ever since we're in this sideways range, and we're at the top of the range here, and the move could be to come all the way back down to the bottom, and then we go back up. So that's why I'm saying I'm a little skeptical and stuff like that, and the market is just chopping around right now like crazy. So I think right now you see profit, you take profit.
Creating some short videos about
Like just look at the 15 minute, right? We have not been able to close above the 15-minute opening range or below it. The same with the 30.
We'll have a bunch of
Look at that shit. We just flushed. We were just at 57.8. Now we're back to 5700 in ES. Do I buy that dip?
Look for that in the next couple of weeks or month. Oh,
Do I buy that dip? That's the question. So far, it's a range day.
Very tight.
It is a fucking range day so far. That last sell-off was a big displacement down. And I'll see if we pull up into there, maybe get a little pullback and short it. I mean, NQ literally, wow, look at that. We just retraced the whole fucking move back up. So that fair value gap just got retraced. I think I would yeah, do I short that pop?
If you have too short or too long, so you don't know it's a chart after it happens.
We may come up. See, the fact that NQ didn't take out the 8 o'clock pivot lows like ES did, I'm thinking maybe we revisit down there. Maybe NQ goes and takes that out. Maybe once NQ take that out, maybe we get a direction. That's what I'm thinking. Like, oh, we're fucking, we're flushing.
Hey, Mo, I'm watching closely here.
Market is going crazy right now.
It's tight stop. So we have a very tight stop, 4 trades minus 380. So
We drop below 5700 and then we just pop back up.
Stop, so I don't trade too much.
NQ.
Lose 1000. Or I lose little if I'm wrong. Out. If I am wrong in the exit, I enter again. So that is, for example, these, I don't see their 2 trades. They are 1 trade. This one is not 2 trades. They are 1 trade. You can measure it in number of ticks. So I lost in this one 11 ticks. This one 14 ticks. 13 points. Sorry. So it's a tight stop. And the strategy requires you to enter again. So it's not over trading unless you keep trading all the day and you see the market is not giving you what you want. Then it is over trading. This is why I'm taking 15 minutes.
Ooh, low crude. Yeah, Hope.
this is a tough one to hang with. Still short here.
Okay, sweet. Just put in some new lows. $60.26 last trade. $60.31.
We're back at 5700. Sure are silver's about 2/3, 66% long. Yes, now it's down to 61. People like fading the long side. Moss did tell us to buy stocks. And said earlier. Oh, we should use it again and again and again.
Start losing its luster. No? We'll see. 60-24. See if Pete wants to keep pushing this thing. Hope, sorry, what was our downside target-ish on crude?
We have a lot of ilmenite inventory that's still kind of holding long. Gap close. Let's call it 60-10.
I'm thinking we're going fucking, I don't know. The market right now is so choppy with all these Fed speakers. It's hard to see where this shit wants to go. We're grinding, we're just chopping, but we're going higher. But I'm seeing bearish candles when we get up to here. Kind of like want to short this and hold this for like a very big move straight down. I feel like we're just gonna keep going lower.
That trade right now. Thanks, Gigi. PD, if we leave a failed downside auction below the IB, we're never going to get out of this one.
Jeez. Till leveled off. 5,700 micros. We're stuck in that. Nasdaq might want to go take us down to 20,230. Let's trade 20,240. The ranges right now. Mohammed, how much is left on your clock? The lockout clock.
Yeah, still have 11 minutes.
11 minutes, okay.
Keep me busy already, Mo.
Yeah. So these are one trade, and this one is one trade.
Hmm?
Yeah.
As I showed earlier, that 5725 level, 5720 is 5700 is hottest. 5500 has been a tough nut to crack. We went at it on May 2nd, again yesterday. And actually way back around Labor Day, Liberation Day.
Close.
Maybe that's the level of uncertainty for concrete news. Pushes higher.
What does concrete news look like, Jack? You gotta ask.
Oh, look at that.
What exactly does that look
Starting
like?
to drop now.
Yesterday. Range
You
Rovers.
mean the Range Rover stuff?
Yeah.
No, that's probably not it. Something with China. They are softening a little bit. To me, with
Look at that, 224.
China tariffs
Pops right back up.
I like this
When you
long
say
at
concrete
28.
news, I think Hawthorne.
Yeah, I'm still looking for them.
Good.
Getting long here in the ES for stop please. Not in yet. Asking questions.
If I'm
Oh
not
yeah, we're
blacked out,
dropping.
if I'm not blacked out, I will be taking this long at 28. I will be losing. Knocking myself out, blacked out.
I'm just sitting here and watching right now because I don't. The market is like,
Equities 56.96.
hey.
Look at lower end of the range, Jack. I see what you're seeing here.
It is. Just visiting again the low of the session, 56.93.
There's reference here, Jack. The IB high from yesterday was 56.93 quarter. Oh, we took that out by one tick.
Range and breakout question.
Yeah, right.
Gold up $8 in this 5-minute candle. Coming out at 33.24. Now trading 33.32.
That was a nice pushback.
67.
Rebar reversal.
Huh?
Back inside the IB.
Yeah.
Is there any getting to any of the levels that I'm interested in trading in today?
You talking about gold, Hogue?
Yeah. The equities and gold are in similar situations, repair type trades. I'm kind of getting to the repair.
What a sell-off, right? Oh my God, look at that drop.
Lockout, Mo. That saves you
See,
money right there.
now NQ is gonna run those stops. Look at that.
Take that long.
Right, we've extended the range lower in the ES.
Yeah. Gold pushing higher, equities moving lower.
What a sell-off. What a drop.
ES 56.92. Now 91's trade. Now 90's trade.
What a drop.
20,000. 20,200. 20,194 prints. Gold up about $10 in the last.
So now NQ has ran these stops under here that it didn't run earlier. Now it came down and ran it.
Yesterday's value area.
So now I'm watching to see what happens next.
75. EPO
What
value area
happens
low
next?
is an area where I'm more interested in seeing what happens there, because that's one extreme of the repair day that I believe we're kind of sitting in right now.
Also, we bounced off that a bunch of times last night.
Yes. And it's basically settled. 56.84 now.
84, okay, good.
191. 191, you know, the supply, the demand area, 191. We are between the 200 and 180. So the buy in this range requires a stop at 170 below below 170. So this is a nice buying area. The buyers want to hold it for the rest of the day. Otherwise, we will visit the low of the day. So breaking 170 is the last line in the sand for the buyers of North ES.
could be coming all the way to
I'm not doubting it,
56.50 today.
I can't take it.
Now it's like look like they wanna. I don't know. It could bounce from here. This is just a chop fest today.
191.
NQ right in that stop, and then look, nice bounce under there. It ran the stops, got below 200,
We in, Jack, or we flat?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
and it's kind of like bouncing a little bit.
P&Ls and payouts. It's been one hell of a week. I gotta see. Saw a $100,000 payout yesterday. Would you believe?
We sure did.
How we looking? Yeah, today.
Take a look at these live funded P&Ls from yesterday. Here we go. NT on the big board, $22,737 in profit yesterday, surpassing the tier 1 goal and the new payout for the new live account bonus. NT got $200,000 today in this account this morning. Plus through that $50,000 mark yesterday, $1,000 in this account this morning. So our first portable trader in that bonus tier in the live funded accounts. Nice job, NT. Then we've got Scott H. Took $13,135 out of a couple of different markets. He's trading the Dow, the ES, NQ, and gold. Made the bulk of his money in gold yesterday, $7,625 trading. Nice job, Scott. Chunlun, $10,240 trading the ES and NQ. Mr. Wazarek, $8,186 trading the ES and MNQ. And our guy Dakota, number 6 on this data board. We got some all-star names on this list today. Dakota, $7,524 trading the day's name yesterday. Big days for these live traders. More money out of the real live markets. All right, here are those payouts from yesterday. A couple more traders. Going to have a very nice weekend. First up, Ricardo, $31,500. Meg, on the big board, $15,000. Michael K, just about $8,500. Sohai, $7,000, and Raphael, $5,000. On the pockets of Harvard cash, taking some other traders in the live markets again. The 017 in the live markets.
Order filled.
These guys are pockets on right this morning. Low ball trading right here, guys.
Judy. Hey, Judy, while I got you, this crude trade, we're still short of taking a behind the curtain for you'd hope.
Yep.
Where are we looking?
What was just talking about?
Yeah, hit me.
What was just talking about the initial rounds are going through of 60.30 is that price. We got about 5-6 minutes to see if we have a failed downside auction. If we're trading above 31 at the bottom of the hour, we're going to consider covering this trade and moving on. If we're going to fall to the downside, we want to see it right now. Right now.
Yep.
We'll keep you apprised of that. Crude's got a great track record this week. 3 consecutive days with the opening range, higher low. It's held as the higher low of the day. So far, that is the case this morning, too. But those failed downside auctions, especially on a Friday, can be a little tricky to trade. Maybe we'll cover this, Skip.
There's an inability to close the gap. Remember the gap rules. When you close the gap relatively early, you're out.
We'll be looking at a couple different scenarios on our exit strategy here. We are in profit, but defending right now. Go back to your premium token. I'll talk behind the scenes too. Settlement here.
See that, Jack. What are you thinking down here?
We're about 5 minutes from the initial balance being set in the equities.
I'll push lower. 41,438. Multi-year in S 5686. What's settlement in the ES, Jack?
56.84 and a half.
Okay, so we're right there. Let's trade
He
56.
said.
Yep.
Also, the value area low from yesterday.
Yes.
Order filled.
Nice.
Nasdaq selling off. Mo, that lockout button has saved you money. You want to be taking longs?
Yeah.
What? Like demand area around 911?
Look for it to run at stop. That's it. I'm out.
I was FOMO, you know. I said, this is my area. The market will go up before the
But
knockout
we're still
ends.
dropping. I got out at 81
That's
on that
it.
short, and we're still dropping. I mean, I just don't want to be in it. We just sold off so much, so fast. I just feel like a retrace could happen. Just look at this 15-minute candle, massive. 253 to dude, 100 points in 15 minutes. I just feel I don't want to be in a trade anymore. I feel like it could just pull all the way back into here, retrace some of this, and then you can reshort it. But maybe we just keep dropping and then come and run here. It should be yesterday's 8:30. We should be Asia low. You know, maybe we're coming back to this level here. But, you know, I just see like I'm just seeing mad red on my fucking screen right now. I was like, get out of 81. I got out of 81, and then we're at fucking 76. I showed it at 86, got it at 81, and we're at 75. And we are just, bro, we're going straight down. The Fed speakers, man, they're speaking, and market is going straight fucking down right now. This is out. Just look at this red candle, bro. Massive.
You know, Andre, I'm not
It's
seeing
fucking
too much of a
insane.
buyer, except for the Swiss President Keller, just talking about this meeting over the
So,
weekend.
you know, looks like market topped out at this one. This level right here. This ran the stops here, and then this will pull right back up to it, then sold off. And looks like we're gonna run this. We're coming out to take this out. Maybe do we take here out today? I don't know. But it's looking like we're still range bound, right? Like I said. Look at that. We're fucking just keep dropping. We're still range bound. This, right? This is the top of the range. This is the bottom of the range. So now we're rejected at the top of the range, and it's looking like we're coming all the way down. Now that's why I have this fib here, because 50% of this range from this high to that low is here. So we could retrace all the way down to here, which is 20,011, or maybe it comes lower to run this stop, and then you get a bounce. And you know, then they would come back down here, and then down here you want to go long, because that's just been the range play. So, you know, this is definitely in play right here. This 20,080 on Nasdaq is definitely in play. But I'm looking for a place where I could re-enter a short. I need a bounce, because I am not going to be chasing this right here. This is just, I mean, look at the ES candle. I went short on this candle there at 86. It dropped to 72. I got it at 81. I left 10 points. I left 50 bucks on the table. Yeah, if I taken that profit on fucking NQ earlier when I was up $60 in that micro, I've been up over 100 right now. I'm only trading micros. Remember, this is the $1 billion challenge. Remember, $1 billion challenge. I'm gonna run up the prop firms. I'm specifically using one prop firm that's Tradify only, and I'm gonna run it up to $1 billion in profits, right? And this is like I said, this is season one. This is episode one. It's just started. I know there's a lot of noise going on in the background, but it's you know, you start here, right? This is the number one account. You know, it's a funded account I got. This is just one of them. I'm only using one account, and eventually, I'm gonna build up to 5 accounts, which is the max, and then you know, then keep scaling. But I'm doing it this way to show like, okay, can I do it with one? I don't want to get 5 accounts at once and then do it. Let's start off with with one, then work our way up to 5, and then then let's start it up in size and stuff like that. So right now with one, my daily goal is 200 bucks with one account. And then and I'm doing it with all with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it all with their 25,000 funded account. I didn't buy 50 or 100 or none of that. I'm doing it with a 25,000 funded account. That's what I'm doing it with. So yeah, I have to use the micros. I can't go in with minis and any of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, 50-50. Gold just went around the world with shirt did, Ho. You see that? People call that, yeah, now they're putting in new highs. Gold is 33.46. Some people call that a head fake right there. It's 80 ES. That move was vicious, Ho.
Yeah, that was.
47 is now, Trey. 43.47.
Nice hold for the buyer for VAR.
Yeah.
So they increased from the 120 and now the small pullback. They hold it fine, but they still don't have control. Sellers still have control.
See a 600 lot?
They want to see the buyers.
I do. 660.
56.77.
Come on, move it up, guys.
Yeah, no,
Move it up.
660 times. That's what we were talking about on looking at the ES ladder. 660
Lift the offer.
Clear it out. That's straight 56 E. Wants to hold here.
Oh crap, that's 660. A-holes.
It bid up, man. Woolsby, you got Woolsby.
Woolsby.
Woolsby is a voter. That. Let's see what we got. We got Williams and Waller Smith at the same time. 30 a.m. Central.
I gotta watch for this 12 o'clock White House press briefing too.
See that.
I'm sure that significant.
7 on that bid. We're going 10. J5 for profit. Move the stop to point of entry. Mohammed.
Yeah, at 120.
Well, that's right. Now he's filled over. Filled that.
Now it's flat. Update P&L 150 minus 150.
Okay. Let's trade. $600 lot was filled, I do believe.
But of course.
676. Nothing really doing there. Wow. Push more.
Don't see anything for buyers.
Yeah, we drop back down there.
Yet.
I cut it.
2000.
Yeah, you like it, Jack?
178.
Alright. Here. Nasdaq looking heavy, 20,000, 120. Straight management there. Jack and Mo. What's up, Zona? Zona in the chat. Zona, I'll see you in the reversal challenge later today. Which we like to close out. Alright, we're making new lows here.
Oh man, we just flushed so fucking wow. I blinked and we just went from 126. I blinked and we just dropped 100 points. I mean 26 points. My bad, I can't do math.
Too, hoping to get some support from the chat or something, because as a coward, we cut it for a slight profit. That would have stopped us out. Now,
Bro, that shit just look how where we are right now, bro. We're down so far down.
Something called a liquidity sweep in the Nasdaq, 20,089 we bottomed out at. Yes, bottomed out around 56.67. So Nasdaq did not see that. What price? Sorry, on the downside, 20,009.
Yeah, we're just in
New lows ES. Look out below. New lows Nasdaq.
72 to 62. We just went low.
Something is happening.
Something is happening, but it's not hitting the wire.
Yeah, NQ's up. NQ came right to that level right here. come right. Let's see if it's gonna keep going lower and target this one at 20,000, or if it's gonna double bottom right here and bounce all the way back up into here. Let's watch and see what it does. What a sell-off that was, right? From 280, 200 point sell-off, bro. 200 points. Straight down. From 10 o'clock, we hit 10 o'clock and we just went straight down.
We took the profit on that one at 60.35.
Nice.
Watching and see if that's gonna just double bottom and.
These two trades take hours now, though. Hilarious.
I know, right?
Hell that.
5 hours later.
Incredible. Now selling off, new lows in the Dow, 41,315. Just put some new lows in the Nasdaq, 20,078. Lows in, yes, 666. There's still more room to go.
When gold recovered that whole ID breakdown, and now it's back above the ID high, that could have been a signal for some continued weakness in the equities. I'm bringing out my inner hoop here. Right at the overnight lows now on both of them.
Yes, we are.
Oh my god.
Walking right through them.
I think that was a move. 6.8. 664 new low in ES. So gold wants to pump higher here. Ooh, I don't know, that correlation seems to not as strong as it once was.
We are continuing to flush. So now NQ ran that stop right there. See, we've gone below there. But I'm thinking we're coming straight to 20,000, bro. On NQ.
20 minutes.
But I cannot chase this. Look at this, because this could snap from here all the way back up to there, bro. I cannot chase this. If the market is just not giving me a good entry to join the short, it's just not. It's like you just close your eyes and just short it.
Who's getting text messages back there?
It's like that's the market just wants you to do that. Just close your eyes and just, you know what, short. It's just not giving you a good entry. We're just dropping straight fucking down.
Lows. 1,058.
Friday sell-off.
You know, yes, it's 10 points. But like going, I'd be down $50 if I short it here and it pops all the way back up. But on NQ, it's like fucking. I short it here at 50. It pop 100 points. You could literally rip 100 points. I'll be down $200 with one micro. I can't do that. Not afford to do that, but I'm careful right now because now that we ran this stop, ran the liquidity here, you could get a real big pop back up into here, and then you short it, and then we come back down later in the day, and then we come and target this. I don't know if we take this out right away in this sell-off. Maybe we get a pullback and then you go there.
Let's specify where's the high and the low of that pair. The high is now, see this tops in here at 276 is the high.
So look at that. We're quietly approaching the 50% mark. Like I said, down here, 20,009.
The low of the day at.
So I'm looking at that shit. You got a 1 minute pullback,
See the middle,
and it's continuing to drop right now.
So that means we can do a lot of things. We look at volume more.
That liquidity there, that area right there. Okay, so we will bounce, nice bounce.
We are at right now. This will be.
So what I'm watching,
Grab low, maybe we go even higher.
I'm watching this right here, this level right here,
Yes.
because we've taken out this liquidity right here.
So if I see the buyers take control now, I will buy.
So this is my next area of liquidity where,
you will sell
see what it does. I could short it and then target down here. I'll hold for there. I'm not gonna hold it and see, do we come down here? Like, do we come down there today? I don't know. This is just all straight red candles after red candles.
Good out that crude.
Sure was. Gold came around a little bit. 33.38 last trade. Top out 33.47. A little bit of a bounce here.
Gold doing what I expected it to do, just in a much smaller range than I was looking for. also good than Dan think?
It's not.
Yeah, we spun around now. Besides Tesla, 5.2% now. Was up 7.5%, something like that. Rest of the mag set down except Apple.
Oh, 77 last trade in NASDAQ. Go.
Still heavy. Still heavy. Still sellers dominating this. Buyers haven't have control yet. They're trying. Lots of vickers are crazy now, trying to.
Look at that, nice pop, nice pop.
Let's wait.
Fair value gap.
IB low in the S&P is 56.72 quarter.
This inversion in here. Let's see if it runs through that. So we just retraced that. No fair value gap really.
Wooden buyer. So we might buy here. We see a signal, strong green candle. This pullback. We are buying the low. We are not picking the low.
Damn, we just hit 7.6 and then just flush hard.
Buyers? Nobody. Where are you buyers?
Flushed hard all the way back down. Damn.
Where are you buyers?
Talk to me, Mohammed. Let's go. My friend Swiss County Minister. It is possible that the U.S. and China agree to mutual suspension of custom duties during the duration of talks. Top was
Swiss guy.
I don't like this green candle. It's not so strong. If we close above 92, if we close above 92, we buy it. This candle has a long way up. We close above 92. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Yeah, nice. Okay. I will limit buy at 93. Limit buy at 93. I cannot afford this big candle stop, so I will limit buy at 93. Stop will be at 74. Oh, they already have the target. Oh, doesn't work.
Base.
Back inside the IB and the S&P is right at the IB low in the NASDAQ.
Yeah, I was waiting for it.
I know, man. You get love you, Mo. Keep grinding here. 20,000.
It should be at 93. The target is at 11, so that is about 20 points. No problem. We can wait for another pullback. As long as the buyer is still holding that, so good to go.
Let's cover on that through trade. About 15 minutes in the top hour. Still wait for some other speakers to come in. Goolsby's supposed to speak.
It was supposed to. I mean, it's late. 9 o'clock, and it's just a rock solid.
Show up when they feel.
You know, it's
Lauren Hill.
fashionably late.
Lauren Hill. Yes. Where's Faith Hill? And then Grant Hill. Look at that. 20,115 last trade. Bottom out 20,058. 60 points higher. Going to Hill? There you go. Hill on it.
I want to take a short ride in here, bro.
Very helpful.
So we went up here. There's not really any fair value gaps.
Whose ringer's on?
You got that inversion there. You got the other inversion there.
Who's getting text?
Not me.
Henry Hill. That's right.
One Tree Hill.
Benny Hill.
Look at this. What's that?
Oh, what the hell?
Over the hill.
Man, oh man! All right, we have entered the middle.
build a dive.
All right, all right.
Fellow Martin's a floor here, folks. Let's entertain ourselves with the market. It's gonna be so boring, so it's kind of great. It's church bell.
Okay, that's stretching it.
Yeah.
Let's talk news. Get some short things. I'm sure James will have more great content later. I'll do it real quick while Dakota gets set up. Dakota looks like he's in a hostage video right now, so we'll see how that works out.
Hold up a newspaper.
No, let's bring in Dakota first before I do the news because I don't want to freak out the production box.
Yeah, we'll wait. I'm about to join us. 900 likes, Mohammed.
Hear your voice, Dakota. Where are you?
With the hostage video.
Still not
A
here.
hostage video.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Hear me, chat?
Yeah.
Hello,
YouTube can hear you too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just hoping to adjust my background so it doesn't look so sketchy. Where are you, Dakota? Are you okay? I am in Las Vegas. Oh, wow. What brings you to the signal team, Dakota? Yes.
I'm long, Andre. Long, Andre.
Price.
I'm just long at 102.
Okay. 102. 15 micro. 102. Dakota, any trades? You're in your hotel room right now. Checking in on you. Sits on the big board.
Are they treating you
Give me
well?
2 seconds and let me.
15. Take another 5 at 20.
Give me 2 seconds and I'm getting
Get out of
everything
here.
set up. Alright.
I'm long only 5 now. Market is nice.
Lockout. Right. Temporary lockout button. That saved you a whole lot of money. Now you're able to get in long.
Wow. Yeah.
Look at that.
100%.
Bunch of failed downside entries.
You really put production behind this one, Jack. Photo, we're gonna do the news.
There's a 5, Viva Reverse has a 5 minute as well. Long one.
Straight 20,122. Turn around, up 30 cents off the lows there. Last trade $60.57. Pretty much that short from $60.71. So much there. 40 cents off the low, $60.61. We might want to tap on these highs. $3 to go, $2 to go. Angle 33.47. You're long 5, correct?
I am long 5 micros, yes. From 102, I took some profit at 15 and 20. And that's about 12 and 15 points. And there is nothing now. Like we have a potential to go all up there to the high there. This is a range day. This is a range day. There is up there in the second half. We can see the 180. And then we can see the 280.
Okay.
And I'm buying the low of the range, so I will just keep my stop there. I might trail it if we reach 180.
These 5 micros are your runner right now, aren't they?
Exactly, yeah. 5 micro is my runner.
Like it.
Order filled.
That was 1.5 last trade in NASDAQ. 56.80 last trade in the ES. Up about 18 points off lows put in 8 minutes ago. 70% long in the NASDAQ. Purchase price 20,130. 7.2 money there. Sorry for those bells. Sleep too much EPS.
The longest get paid.
NASDAQ there.
Who's going to take out the high yield range? That was a good.
Guess we didn't Lenny this time, did we?
It was a good Lenny.
It was a good Lenny, yeah. We did Lenny.
It was a good Lenny.
Tim Unger in the chat. Hello. Hello, Tim Unger.
Market generated information.
That is Tim. Hello to you.
It is.
Can I give you one of those tabs?
We'll say hi to Tim Unger. You was wait for your Top Step TV. Say hi to Tim Unger. Hi.
Might add to this long. This is strong green candle here. I will trail the stock within this below. At only 10. This is strong green candle. I will add to this and will trail the whole thing to this one. Nothing to add here.
Say hi to Andrea in the chat. Hi, Andrea. Another teammate here in Top Step TV. Ooh.
And down flat.
Well, what's that?
At
P&L?
155 now. 155.
Okay. John.
All right. Let's get the news real quick. We're still getting a little setup on his remote setup from Sin City here. So, can we combine the Pope memes with something from finance? Yes, this is one of the more clever posts I've ever seen. Here we go. We have a new Pope with an XIV in his name, the same day the VIX curve inverts for the first time in 28 sessions.
That's so dumb, but so good.
Pope Leo 14th. The Roman numerals do
Order
so
filled.
VIX backwards. VIX curve inverts. First time in his name on it. The world has meanings. Also, we learned last night, we were very hyped about it in Chicago, there was some question as to whether this man who was born in the south side of Chicago was a Cubs or Sox fan. Some people guessing he was a Cubs fan, which would make him a bum. But it turns out, sometimes did find a photo of future Pope at a 2005 World Series game, the White Sox versus Astros. And what's nuts is trying to figure out which game it was at. There is a very good chance that I was at the same White Sox game as the Pope. And from that picture, I would guess I was about 2 or 3 seconds over. So you never know who we were running to. At the time it was U.S. Cellular Field, now it's guaranteed rate, but wow. No, the Sox won when he was there. They swept that series, and the Sox have been booty ever since.
Yeah, there's only 2 games that you missed, or they called it back then, right? Yeah, it was a sweep.
There were, so it has to be either game 1 or game 2.
The second game?
Yeah. Sounds like a Mirko game.
What else you got, Jack? What else you got?
That's all I got for now. I've been thinking all morning about the VIX.
You've been sitting on that one all morning?
I have. That's so good. So good.
Oh, ding dong. Come on, Ed. What we got?
Here we go. Here we go. All right.
Oh, there's that beautiful crisis.
It's like I'm in a not being held hostage. I'm okay, chat. Let me get the YouTube chat open.
What? You
freaking market. This market's insane. Still, there's headlines.
Yeah.
We have FOMC speakers just all day.
So, real quick here before the top of the hour, I just want to remind everybody that there will be a press briefing at the White House with the press secretary. Also, we do have Trump signing executive orders. Now, these are going to be the orders for decreasing the drug costs and trying to promote the pain of some of the medicines to a lower price across the board. Just a heads up here. Coming up, I have not seen Goolsby. Williams will be
Maybe
here with about a half an hour news and more.
yeah, maybe people just waiting for Trump to say buy again. So we will not buy until you said so. So no buy until Trump say buy.
Told us where he forgot to tell us where to sell though.
Yeah.
Close. So is that Delta?
Can people just sue him? Can somebody there go and say I bought as he said and I'm losing this
Order filled.
$100?
Oh, they try to
Yeah.
sue us.
You can sue anybody for anything in this country. That's what makes America great.
20,104.
Whether you win gets out of this.
Absolutely. 681 pushing higher in the yes. How much strength been outside of these hate bombs?
Today?
Yeah, this morning.
We'll get a winner in crude oil.
Oh yeah.
We've only attempted, we caught a trade in the middle to like it long, so estimate's now $88 total.
I'm down 3,000, man. I had a long overnight. I was in 3 minis long, and it was working out pretty well until the tweet came out about tariffs, and it smacked me.
Even if you are right, tell me how can we hold the runner in this market? Not.
No, you can't. You can't.
Small size.
Holding anything for longer than an hour is risky.
Yeah.
Okay, no one's gonna pop out at you. On the house.
Even over the weekend, who's that guy that you guys always talk about who holds one short over the weekend just because?
Lost back the other day, yeah. Short 1 ES, and then close on a Friday.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, I think it used to be too, I don't know, there used to be like little opportunity for good news over a weekend, or it was rare. But now, with the announcements and the tweets and the sort of vibes being put out,
Even for a long
yeah, well,
Must be Mohammed.
even for a long, limiting in again. This limiting never filled out. Not filled. 136. 136. Come on, 146 now.
I'm long. I'm holding. I'm looking for like a nice retracement of this move
Wiggling
down,
somewhere.
because we ran the stops
Get in.
here.
Just
We
go.
ran the stop and immediately got a pullback. Ran the stop. We closed below it on a 5 minute, but then we immediately got to bounce through it. So I'm looking to retrace some of this, maybe 50% of this entire down move. I'm long in the ES micro somewhere down here. So I'm trying to fucking hold this shit. That long, I'm long at 76.75. If I could get 10 points out of it, 86.85, maybe I get out. That would be fully closing in that inversion gap, but I'm a little wary because we're struggling at this inversion gap to go higher, which is at 83. Instead, we're getting to that 83 and we're rejecting. So I'm a little scared. I'm a little worried. I might just get out here, just take my profit and then reassess. Because this shit could fucking flush all the way back down. It fucking could. Like it comes up to there and then it's just rejected. It comes to that fair value inversion gap and then
We
it's
get
just
another
rejected.
signal now, so we have a new pattern.
So I don't like that.
I will be
So
out,
I
meaning
might just
like
close this
instead
fucking
in
shit
this
here.
one, I will be out for my
I
target.
see. I'm looking at
Of
NQ came to there. Hasn't really gone any much higher.
I need another
Okay,
technical.
so again, some buyers in
I'm
here,
short
nice.
now.
But see,
I'm
we
short
pumped
now,
right
Mo.
back up to that
I'm short
83,
from 041,
and I want to
I'm
see
gonna add to this.
continuation through that
This
83
is a
level.
resistance area I was looking at.
So we
When
get
I
to
was
okay.
long
NQ
the
made a new
Fed
high,
watching the sell-off.
made a new high,
Right
kind of
at
like a random stops there. I want to see a close above that. Otherwise, we're just hitting 83 and then just
We tested it once,
rejecting off of that.
and we're consolidating right here again in these 140s. And I'll add if we start to see a
See, we're
reversal
hitting 83
down
and
below those
look
senior
at that.
highs.
It just sells off from there like crazy.
Even in my time frame, you can
I don't
see
like that.
this low was tested here.
But could this just be consolidation? Could it be flagging to go higher from here? I don't know.
We are at it. So one small key, one big
Could it be
miss.
flagging to go higher? I just want to get.
Now to the
Me right now, I'm like, I should just get out here.
Yep.
I don't like what I'm seeing. Especially coming up to 11:30, EU is gonna be closing. They may just take profit. I don't think EU is gonna be buying. Going on a Friday. I don't think they're gonna be buying. They'll probably just be like, I'm just gonna take profit.
67% long in equity is still.
Just be like, well, if they, well, you see, the thing is, if they're taking profit, they'll be buying because the market was down. The market is down. The market was selling off from the open. So the market's selling off on the open all the way down here. Now EU is like, okay, it's Friday, it's time to go home. Market is closing. So they were all short. So now they're gonna close their position that's short, which would be buying. So that's gonna bid the market up going into 11:30. That's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, what was that signal? Remember what that price was on
I'm
the
looking
dip?
at EU bidding the market going into 11:30 because the market was down. We were selling off going down. So I'm looking for EU to bid this shit up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. Whereas if the market was, the open and the market was going higher on a Friday going into EU close, I'll be looking for EU to be selling because they don't want to be fucking long. When they're closing their position, they don't want to hold their position over the weekend, so they'll be closing it. So fucking EU would be, in a long, they would be, if they're long, the market would be, they'll be selling. That 86 is crazy level right there. We need to go through that. I'll be up almost 10 points in this ES position. I kind of like want to get out at 86 here. No bullshit.
You're gonna cut trades that are slightly in your favor.
I want to get out right there. Hit 86.28. Hit 86.28. Come on, give me some more pump.
Diamond hands, you will take the full amount of
It's struggling at 86 right there. I want to get out like, if it hits 90, 87, I want to get out at 87.
Should be the opposite, right?
This is the 11:10 macro right now. We're in the 11:10 macro. I think 87. If I get 87, I should get out.
What we said before.
Yeah, I'm putting out orders to get out at 87. Let's see if I could get filled, and then I'll be out at 87. And that would be a good trade, and I'll be,
74% long.
that'll be 10 points on the current position that I'm in. So I had a little consolidation. We broke out of it to the upside. I'm looking to get out at 87. I'm one tick away from getting filled.
Yep, that's
Let's
why
see.
I have my
Come on, give me 87.
186 for that reason. So
180, 180.
Give me 87. Come on, baby. Bro, 2 ticks away, bro. Come on, you can fill me. Come on. Don't do no bullshit right now. 2 ticks away. Fill my order.
Now where we're at, 166, and where the stop is. This is the
Come on, 2 ticks. Come on, give me a squeeze higher. Come on. Bruh, you can't be serious right now. It's pulling back. 2 ticks away and I couldn't get filled. Are you kidding me?
Kind of announcement or statement he made. So
2 ticks away, bro.
That's why I'm looking for the market to
2 fucking ticks away and I couldn't get filled. There's no fucking
I
way.
would add if I see some momentum in the 100 tick, this area.
You get a 1-minute pullback. I'm gonna cancel. If this is a 1-minute pullback, I think this could squeeze all the way to even higher than 87. It could go deep into the 90s. No bullshit. But I don't want to be greedy. I want to get out at 87.
Which will give me opportunity to quickly add to my trade.
because I'm looking at NQ. Maybe that's a 1 minute pullback in NQ. NQ goes higher, it sells
Now we
ESP
can
higher. Okay,
go
fill me now. It's boom.
Order filled.
There you go. You heard that? Order filled. You see my order right there. So I got it right at 87, and the high is literally 87. Got it at 87, and then that candle high 87, but it's probably gonna keep going higher because NQ is still ticking higher. But that's it. That trade was just a macro. The 1050 1110 macro. That was that trade, and I'm done. So I'm pretty much done for the day right now. I'm up $100 on the day. Is a this is episode 1, season 1, brand new account, 25K straight to funded account from Tradify. You know, there's no evaluations involved. It's just I buy the shit, I'm funded right away. 25K. This is money that I could take out. First day, day one, episode 1, I'm up $100. It's Friday. I don't want to stay in the markets too long on a Friday, especially with all these Fed speakers, today. So, you know, this is probably going to be it. EU is closing at 11:30. We'll see what the market does when EU closes. But this buying right here that you see could have just been EU coming in, right? EU's coming in, they're short this market. You get a nice move down, and then now they're like, time to go home. Market is closing for them in 30 minutes. They're closing their positions, so they're closing a short position. They have to buy, so the market is rallying. So maybe this is it, and then when EU closes 11:30, maybe the market reverses, come all the way back down, and then if we come all the way back down, then we're gonna hunt this stop, and maybe I go for a short, and I'm looking for this to be ran. But I went in for the long because I saw this. I was like, we ran the stops here, closed below it on the 5 minute, but then the next 5 minute, boom, we ran right back up. We didn't get continuation. We closed below it, but then it had a bottom wick, and then the next 5 minute, another bottom wick, and it closed green. So on this red candle, as it pulled back in here, I went long, boom, and then now I'm out. Looking for a retrace of this big red civvy down here. And then it come back in here, be a place to probably short. Do we V-shape and come all the way back up to here? I don't know. But if it does come all the way back up to here, it will be a good place to try short. But you have to watch it, because maybe we go up to here, run this stop, and then come all the way up to here, and then you re-short here.
Behind where, I don't know if they were toys, Star Wars, memorabilia.
She collects antique cameras.
Antique cameras.
Yes. She's got a bunch of them. I kind of have a small collection myself. For some reason, I just like them. But she's got a bunch of them.
Do you think the iPhone 1 classifies as an antique camera?
Maybe. I have an iPhone 1 on my phone. Sitting right over there.
Nokia, maybe.
It's going to be worth money when it fits.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm short 2 now.
Okay,
I'm short 2, average price 152.
5-2, okay.
Yeah, let's see. Momentum just started with only 180R down. Could see another 80R to 159. That will be safer at 159.
For sure. Cheap.
If you break back below those 50s, then this
Nice. You can see the momentum started quickly.
Well.
It's safe to say that the stop now should be 177.
Yeah.
Look at that pullback.
681 now.
Look at that drop.
Oh. See that tilt get a little heavy to the long side. We're starting to see some selling here.
Might have been some news might have come out. Some Fed speakers opened their mouth and speaking, because we just had a massive drop. A massive drop right there, bro. We were at fucking 176 on NQ. Bro, it dropped like fucking 50 points in like a minute and a half. Look at that shit.
I'm long. I am long now.
ES went from 86 to 7. ES dropped 10 points in like a minute and a half. But damn, I should have bought that drop, because we just bounced from 76 back to 82 in like 10 seconds. Holy shit. Those Fed speakers, man.
Yeah, the high again. Looking for
short. I'm in line. That's 15 might hold.
What was that?
It's great, so
It's pulling right back down.
FOMC all day.
This
FOMC
is the definition of
all day.
sharp.
but the answer is Nasdaq. That's I mean, yeah, wasn't that surprising?
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
what was that? Same thing. No, what was that?
That was buyer having control and losing it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, really, really. At this area, the buyers used to have the control. Sellers came, they lost it. Now they're fighting every buyers and sellers will fight. This is why I'm longest for the short, because this fight between buyers and sellers in this area.
So you're saying we're fighting each other, Mo?
500 lot upside, yes. 56
See,
gain,
yeah,
one
you
half
can
off
say that.
500 times.
Ugly.
Sure did. Oh, now they're playing games. They don't even care. They're playing games.
Friday.
I mean,
Like what?
either of us
What's
could be
last
right.
week's orders for happening?
Both of us could be right. You know, your stop is at 180. So I might take some profit here. It's a winner. It's not about winning or losing. It's about the trade idea. Trade idea, buying has control, they pull back, strong rejection. Everybody can see it.
That
Now,
inversion
another
is
rejection
fucking
from
crazy,
sellers.
bro.
Now
That inversion
buying
fair
is
gap at
coming.
10:30.
Sellers
That way,
coming
hit into
from
it,
buyers.
bounce. Hit into it, bounce. Let's see if we could hold above it. You have that inversion, and then you have another inversion right here. So I don't know if I use that one or I use this one. Use that one, or you can use this one right here. Boom, boom.
It's not clear. Not clear for buying. They should not lose.
Maybe not this one, because this one was tested. We went through it,
Oh,
and
you
then
see
it
what happened
failed.
with gold too?
Because this one failed on that drop,
Yeah,
so maybe I use this one right here.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, this is chop, chop, chop. 50-50 on the tilt.
But this one
Yes.
doesn't fail. This one, we
Nasdaq.
went through it,
Crude.
pulls back,
As well.
bounce,
Last trade,
pulls
let's
back
go around
into
the
it,
horn real quick.
bounce.
33.45 last trade.
But now we need to clear that. Otherwise, this rejects the air.
Stop out here.
If we drop through this, we're coming all the way back down to the bottom and going lower.
Who's got about $1?
But if we are holding this inversion right here and we get through this, we're gonna keep going higher. Market is gonna reverse.
Take a look at Nasdaq. Range on Nasdaq.
We're gonna go back up to that to 10 o'clock where we started selling up to yeah,
Last trade.
to where we started selling up there. We're gonna reverse all that
I
drop.
mean, it's a range day, man.
Or at least get to 56.90, 56.95 in the ES. Or at least get to there.
In this market right now is a little bit to the short side.
That's where
Based
market
off of
structure
what we've
shifted.
seen, this price action, there's more momentum in this market because
Right now,
going into the weekend.
right now it's struggling a little bit because you got this neckline right here that we
Maybe it's just me becoming a bear.
rejected.
I don't
Let me
know.
see this.
What?
You know, being on with you guys for a year, it's turned me into a bear.
You guys go.
So if you're gonna get there, so we ran the stops. 82, we went all the way up to here, 87.
So I don't trade VWAP. I don't trade VWAP. I trade who has control behind it. Who gets long in this candle, exactly this candle. At this point, buyers having control. You can see it, no intersection. And after this, they lost that control. So
Good.
why the hell I'm staying in the long? I'm just following my strategy, my process. So I exit. I might be wrong. This could go to the moon, but I don't care. What I care about, I lose in this one. I will say, how the hell that I didn't exit and I see sellers having control. I simply am following my signal, not the VWAP.
Well, I absolutely love it. You're giving the heck wow. Absolutely incredible. All right, we got about 13 minutes till the bottom of the hour. Also, London closed. All right. Gabe, over here, Gabe. We got some good things to deliver. So, Gabe, get in here. Get that beautiful face on. Power hour yesterday. I should have listened to you yesterday, Gabe. Should have listened to you yesterday. Take it away, Gabe.
struggled yesterday. Again, that sell-off was, it's all good. Got to get his feet wet, right? Shake the dust off. We're trading again. Gave him the keys to the house. But anyway, all right, real quick. So we have the Top Step X live performance bonus. We've been talking about it all week. It did launch back a couple days ago. We have some traders that actually have that bonus. But before we get into that, I want to go over the details again. As you can see here, there are 7 tiers of the bonus here for the performance bonus. Just to kind of talk about the profit target, earn the performance bonus. And we'll just keep dealing with that ladder performance. The rules are essentially 1 bonus per calendar month. All profits count even after you take a payout. So it's just accumulating your profits over time, even after those payouts have been taken. There's no minimum trading days required to meet this bonus. And then once you get the bonus, and if you are eligible for a payout, you end up taking that bonus out of the account. So the only eligibility rule to be able to take that bonus out of the account is to hit 5 winning days, $200 more, or if you're eligible for daily payouts because you hit 30 winning days, you can also include that bonus in your next payout once it hits the account balance. But we're going to post a link in chat here for you to a brief overview page, really well broken down, gives some clear details, and there's some FAQs at the bottom if you do have some questions. There's some very commonly asked questions linked there below. Don't listen to any of the FUD that you see online. Bonus is payout eligible. It's a very clear question answered in that FAQ as well. But before I get out of here, I do want to say that we did have 2 traders as of the close of yesterday in the very first tier in the new Top Step X Live Performance bonus. So James, we got to hit you with that first graphic. Who hit tier number 1 yesterday? Ben T. Ben T is number 7. First one. Ben T is number 7 on the big board. He's right behind Dakota, trailing. But Ben T has accumulated $19,460 in profits so far since the launch of the program. So 2 trading days, $19,460. So congrats to Ben T. We'll be hoping to get him on here in the near future to kind of talk through what it feels like to be the first to access that new bonus program and hit that first tier. Who's the second one, James? I know we got 2 that actually met that target yesterday. Christopher R. Now, Christopher R. is in top 70. I believe he's number 62 on the big board this morning. So a couple big board traders trading really well. Christopher has accumulated $16,581 in profits over the 2 business days since that program went live. So congratulations, huge congrats to those first 2 traders, and we're going to do a lot more in that live information for those new bonuses. But that's what I got for you, Jack. I'll pass it back to you. Get back to the markets.
Thank you very much, Gabe. It's taking so long to read where we're here. Liz.
Thanks again, Ms. Lincoln. Hopefully it was a lot of questions from Coach Boba.
Sure.
Yeah, this Renko chart is not a strategy. It's not something that you only trade off. It's just a momentum signal that tells you who has the current momentum right now. This is a Renko chart. Each candle represents 1 ATR. You set it this way, it is 1 ATR, each candle. So this is a 100. So set up, just click on the chart, goes to pile of candles, click on Renko, and this is 100 tick. You can use 1000 tick as well, you can use whatever you want. But it will give you the ATR of that time frame. So now, how I use it, whenever I am interested to sell or to buy, I will see the movement. If I see this one, look at this one. The market goes 2 ATR up and 1 ATR down. And I want to buy. I want to buy. That 1 ATR down, if it is inverted, it gives me the go ahead. I'm looking to buy this thing. Let's say another one. Look at this one. Look at this one. I want to buy. Market is going on my way. Down there. 4 candles. 1 ATR down. And then I will go with the long. So I just want to see a small pullback. Small grabbing for the sellers. And then that one is a signal to go long. So this is how I use it. I don't use it all the time. only I use it if I am interested in a level. I want to see the momentum that.
Speaking of momentum, Mo, market's selling off.
Yep. So I made money in exiting my trade, and you are making money in your trade.
Here we go. Here we go. Momentum for Mo. Market's selling off. Yeah, those live bonuses, man. I'm excited to see. It's only been what, 1 day, right? 2 days in the live funded account.
Yeah.
I was excited because I was just double checking with the risk team yesterday because I made 7,500 yesterday. But yeah, you're already 7,500, getting closer. Like, oh, all right, sweet. I got a little too excited and I've gone too big of a size last night too. Part of that. That's why you see minus 3,000 today. But yeah, I'm still 30. Keeps me at $3,500, and it's end of the month, right? End of May is when your zone.
Yeah.
And so the end of May, as long as my account value is at say 100,000, qualifies for year one. And yes, I see some traders in the chat. This is mind blowing. Internet does what the internet does. Yes, I'm repeating exactly what Gabe said like 5 minutes ago. You can withdraw the bonus. Repeat. I don't know if we can keep spamming that out there to the observers.
It was definitely a bizarre interaction in chat. But yes. Just for the volume point of control since the open in the ES.
NASDAQ continue to sell off.
This is one of your strengths, Dakota. I mean, every trader has his strength and his weaknesses, of course. If you have more strength than your weakness, you are a better trader as you go. So those are the strengths that you have, which is the consistency that you have, the consistent with your decisions and entry and out. You are the best trader that can lose. I don't want to say the best loser, but you are the best person that can lose in a trade, and that is one of your strengths. Third one is the decision to look out or look your account off. So that decision timing is one of your strengths. You have some weaknesses that we can discuss.
Yeah, we'll discuss that off camera, Mo.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we get 10,000 likes, so we can, capitalize on that.
No, I might lose internet.
Order filled.
No. All right, here's a
Okay, I'm
future.
short now.
We got Boston coming out of nowhere right now. Boston, it's not prudent to adjust policy amid uncertainty. 2025 economy to be less resilient than earlier expected.
I am short in this
Fed
signal.
speakers, I don't like this.
15 micro.
I want to get out.
2120. At 2120.
Right.
78.50.
Stop at
Now we're together,
140.
Mo. We're together now.
I'm riding with you in the same train.
Yep. You took a stop, you came back on, now you're on my train.
But typically you take typically your shorts are 10
Yeah,
months.
I don't like the price action right now.
No, because now we are below that 191. I was long 15 because the market was going higher and the biases is bullish. Now we are below the 190.
Whoa, what is
That
this?
is opposite now, right? The long is 10 and the short is 10. The bias is now much more
80.29.
on the short side.
Come on, keep
So
moving.
short, short.
Bruh, I think that was my chance to get out of this fucking trade.
52.
That candle popped and then it just dropped all the way back down.
1,122.
Fuck me, bro.
Information if that
Candle popped. I thought it was gonna close nice and green and continue higher, and then it just sold off
I'm
back.
not short, I will be short.
That is just it's so volatile. Like, look at this shit, bro.
See 10-year yields.
I'm looking to get out of this. I don't want to be in this.
come back in,
If we come
we're
back up here to
about
80,
4 or 5 bips off the high.
if we come
Kind of
back into the
on the shorter
80.25,
term
I'm
time
looking to
frame.
just sell this
Yesterday's
shit.
movement double top right at 4.4%. Think about it, it rhymes 4.4% and 50 cents. Get above 4.4.
That shit is fucking insane right now.
Then get sweaty.
Mom
Mom spaghetti.
There it is.
Well, ready? Thai Piper. Above 4.4 is when the fun starts.
Come on, bro.
4-4?
Typically 4.5. Yeah,
It
right
hits
there.
79.54.
Chat's absolutely. If you guys are loving Jack, he is on one today. Jack, double seven. Click like, follow, subscribe. Let's get to 162,000 subscribers. Getting close.
Come on, I know you can get up there, bro. 80.50. Come on.
Dakota in the house as always.
Come on, baby. I know you can get up there.
You guys didn't see the Colts Bears game?
Presumably.
Jack says he's a White Sox fan.
2 ticks away. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, baby.
Jack was at the World
2
Series.
ticks away. Fill my order.
Really?
80.50. Come on, come on. 2 ticks. Come on, come on. 1 tick.
Never thought I'd say that.
Come on, you're right there, bro. Right there. Squeeze a little more. Squeeze a little more, bro.
You can rhyme any
Oh my god, it hit 80 and it couldn't go any higher. Are you kidding me? Okay, there we go. 1 tick. Bro, it spiked up there and I thought I almost hit it and then it just... Okay, 1 tick. We're at the order. Fill me. Fill me. Fill my order.
Order filled.
There we go. There we go. This fucking shit.
Jack is on a roll. Love it.
Fill my order. I got out.
Oh man, it's not a morning without Top Step TV. I tell you that. Been on the phone with.
It was a wild ride, boy.
Business and
Wild ride.
lawyers.
Candle was like I entered on that Fair Valley gap that I was looking at. We were holding as support, and then we just started to just go crazy down. But I said I would drop down. They kept buying it, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm just gonna get out there. And if we could get back above that my resistance line that I have marked, then we could keep going higher. Because we held that inversion gap on the ES on the 1 minute. So this shit could keep going higher and it could run the stops all the way up there at fucking 87.5. But if it can't get above that pivot right here, the pivot that I have at 82.48, we're gonna go lower.
Jump in again.
Right.
See 120 one more time. Okay, I'm in again.
Like if we
Stop at
if we close below 74.30 on ES, I think we make new lows.
26-15, Mo?
But I said I was done for the day. I took that one trade. I just saw the opportunity. I had to take it.
15 micro Nasdaq.
But like, yeah,
126.
I'll be almost like
50.
Sell off, Mo. I'm rooting for you.
Jerome.
Oh, Mo short.
yeah, big sell off right here.
Here you go.
This is looking like it wants to come. It's looking like we want to target here today. Maybe by end of day we're down here today.
Really, what was it?
That's what this is looking like. We drop, you got the pullback, and now we sell off, and we're gonna come to here.
Oh, I'm still thinking about. Do you see a VWAP on
Like
that chart?
if I drew a fib from this right to there.
I was short, happy, and my stop was.
Look at that. We pulled right back to 50% of that fib,
To take me out of that trade.
and look at that. We're selling back down.
For what?
So this entire move down, we retraced to 50%, and then we're selling down. So I think we're coming back down, and we might take. I don't know if we come here and double bottom. Being today's Friday, we might sell through this and come all the way down here. We may sell through there and come down there. But anything could happen with all these Fed speakers speaking. Anything could happen.
See if what Waller. I'm sorry. Williams. Of course, we have a VIP check-in again. They're on today. Stay tuned.
There we go.
Pop quiz. Extra entry into the VIP check. Season 3 coming at you.
Think twice, more safe than sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm safe, and I'm in short. No.
face that you are, this background that you have,
I know,
feels
I
that
know.
you are hosted or something.
Hostage to the markets.
It's not me that's trapped in with these guys. These guys are trapped in with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't know I'm short the Nasdaq.
Staying in Old Vegas or something, Dakota?
No, I'm at Bellagio.
Whoa, how about that, Jack? Quite the opposite. Did you hit the tables at all this year?
No, I don't play these slots or the tables. I'm one of the
Playing poker.
one of those that do not come into Vegas and play and gamble, unless you consider Texas Hold'em gambling.
Do you consider that?
Yeah.
You played poker last night. How'd it go?
No, it's been all work and meetings, and I'll just have to be working meetings probably for the better half of this day.
What was the chestnut bonus?
Yesterday, the ETF did the most money was EIA. Now,
Oh,
more money than CY, more money than who?
Bear with me this 5 minutes. It's landed as in here, 3 bar reversal in 5 minutes. Market is unable to go inside it. Start to build some structure for buying.
Chat, it's not gambling if you have the nuts.
Hey.
No, not like that, Andre. Not like that.
What? No, you're talking about the best hand. You're talking about the best hand.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. What were you talking about?
It could be taken a few ways.
I'm flat, by the way, again. Market did it twice this time. The second time they were close to my target, actually. Didn't take it. Now buyers have control again.
It's not the market, man.
It really is.
This chart, be creative in this chart. Don't trade. That's the creativity.
Go. Be one of the best decisions today. Slap yourself out for that 15 minutes. And then, push the big move of the day in the NASDAQ.
Yep.
Want to go long. Lock out, obviously couldn't get in. And look, you're already right around scratch. So, well done. Great risk management there.
Especially when you change your bias from long to short, take a 15 minutes break between that. Because changing bias shouldn't be, you should be flexible, but it shouldn't be that easy. I'm trying to change my bias now to the long side. So I'm taking my time thinking about it. I look at the 5 minutes. As I said, it's obvious that the 5 minutes, they give the 3 bar reversal, the market rally, they come back again, they tested the close of that 3 bar reversal. They couldn't go below it. So it's normal to think about the buyers are looking for a middle move at least from the two. However, we still have a resistance at 180 as well. So we could be just playing in this area until we see some sort of breakage below the 120. Now the 120 looks strong support, 180 looks strong resistance. Take it at this.
Breakage, you said?
That's 120.
18 minutes here in fast markets. Gold is looking to peak to be the upside here. 30 cents off the highs. High gold 33.40. A little choppy as well. Let's trade 33.48.
I'm looking to buy that. So I will use this wrinkle to explain how I will go along with this one. I'm looking to buy at this area that we are in. But I need to see the wrinkles. I need to see green first. Then after this green, I need to see one red, only one, the downside. Then I will buy the next green. So what I want, like this one, we have one green. Now I need to see a red one going down, trap the sellers, and then I buy after that. I can't just buy in here because this is only one green in the arc. It could be easily run into quickly moving lower. It could be a trap for buyers. I don't want to be buying and get trapped in the buy. I want the opposite way. I want to see sellers came like this one and then show me the green one. Require some patience, and sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. If it didn't happen here, it could happen higher there. No problem, as long as sellers are trapped.
I'm watching though.
Absolutely. All right. Gold just popped, made a new high there, 33.51. Then flip back $2, 33.49. Just waiting a minute. All right. With that being said, everything's official out here. Yes. Yesterday we haven't got a new pope. He's from born in Chicago. Great areas to whether or not Cubs fan or White Sox fan. I know James. James, what are your thoughts? What do you got? What's
Now
going on
I
in your
think
head there,
we are
James?
getting there.
James,
Now
hold
we're
on, man.
getting one red.
You got me for the pope. Hold on, Mohammed. Come on in, James. Let me hear you.
Yeah, you know, the internet has been going buck wild with the announcement of the Chicago Pope, and I am here with a series of some of the best we found that I really like, starting with good old Popeye's Twitter, because, oh yes, that's exactly what we thought yesterday.
What do you think about that one, chat? Start rating these.
It's a 1 to 5.
Start rating these. All right, go ahead.
Moving on, we got a guy named Bob from Chicago is now the Pope.
Oh boy. Start rating these 1 to 5. I like it.
That's a 7.
Wow, pretty good.
This next one is my personal favorite.
Yeah. 9.2.
Oh wow.
Too bad the Jimmy P won't do it.
Yeah.
I got 4 on that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Literally 11. Pope Leo is the first Pope to know exactly what Dave Matthews did August 8th, 2004.
I don't
What
remember.
do you do?
If you don't know,
Communicated.
if you don't know, there's a cool feature of Google. You can search Dave Matthews Chicago Bridge August 8th, 2004. I promise you, you're going to feel some way about what he did.
You're not evil.
That's a 3 for me.
The new Pope won't have any trouble finding his way around Italy. Being from Chicago, he's seen this map 1,000 times.
Yeah, I like that.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Breaking, new stained glass has just been installed in St.
Yeah.
Peter's.
Waited too
Yeah,
long.
you see that?
That's probably up there, like a 7. That's just maybe an
Okay.
We got funniest thing about this Pope is he definitely has a cousin that looks exactly like this.
8.
From honesty.
Yep.
Which, by the way, this is JD's celebrity lookalike. If you guys don't know.
Yeah, it is 100%.
Pope Leo is likely the first Pope to have eaten Culver's.
It was Midwest only, right?
They're also in the Midwest hideaways in Arizona and
Yep. And finally, last but not least, this one's from Gabe. We don't wonder how fast they decided to pick that new Pope in Snoop Dogg's second. Sat around, some natty lights, pick a new Pope. Anyway, that's what I got for you for now. Piggyback to you guys.
Thanks, James. Good stuff. bowling pad.
Green
Yeah.
smoke from the White House.
Oh.
Signaling it was a bullish day yesterday.
Yeah.
Buy stocks.
Yeah.
Buy stocks now.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible.
You mentioned I went through the gambling markets. It was a wild day yesterday in the poker gambling markets, as is every day when you're gambling on who the Pope will be. But everyone pretty much lost, except for
What'd you say?
a few lucky folks. There was
Was
no
our guy
insider
on
trading.
Was our
Yeah,
guy on board yet?
he held. Yes, he held between the poly market. He held between 1% and 2% for the last month, and all the way up till the announcement. So, wow. You mentioned yesterday they're tight-lipped there. Andres mentioned Kansas City as the what is it? The most Bloomberg terminals capital for any country. And I thought it was going to be like they have one, but no, it seems they have 17.
17. Wow. Yeah. Is that tight?
Maybe.
Anyways, we got about 10, 12 minutes here in fast markets. We have found the range, Mohammed. Mohammed, are you flat?
No, I'm short. I'm short. Every time it goes below 120, I try to short.
Okay.
Buyers are buying the 120 every time. So
Do you ever get to
117 actually.
a specific number of trades a day, Mo, that you have
Yeah,
yourself?
35. I set it at 35. Because I have very tight stop every trade, so sometimes 3, 4 trades are considered the same trade actually. Trying to get into the
As long as you're following your process, I think that's the most important thing. You have it 35?
part of the process that number of trades that you have to have every day. Part of the process, even if you have an A plus setup and you're already at trade number 41, you shouldn't take it.
Oh, we forgot to screw up our affirmations. Like, I am a profitable trader. I am a profitable trader. I am a profitable trader, Mohammed.
Yes, I am. Even if you are
Absolutely.
losing, if you are in red day, that's fine. Even the best trader, they have the red day. You have Dakota in front of you is losing today, so nothing is part of the trading. You have to have a losing day. So as long as you are doing well, as long as you have more of those days actually.
Andre, I think the best comment I heard, if you'll allow me to make a like a hyper local observation.
No, nothing. Go ahead.
You'll get this comment. One of my friends in the group chat said something along the lines of the new pope apparently taught physics at St. Rita, and when he dies, that should be submitted for his first miracle.
I bet Hoop knows that. Hoop gets that
Already
one.
laughing in the background.
If you know, you know, right?
Yeah, 100%. Little bit of pop there, and I'd love to see what your group chat looks like, Jack. A little bit of pop there in the ES3682 last trade. Yep, we get to
I'm flat.
gold. Okay, flat.
Minus 1,700.
I'm still short.
Top.
Nothing's changed for me. Short 152, EYA 186. Nothing's changing in this market besides charts a little more to the right.
Look, crude here is $60.68 last trade. Now, 41,380. Let's take a quick look at micro Bitcoin futures. We were above 100,000, Jack. Where are we at now?
Well, in the spot market, let me take a look real quick.
103,315 last trade.
Spot market, yeah, 102,864. Holding, consolidating above 102,000.
notified. That bell, right corner on YouTube. Click that bell. You'll have the likes of a Dakota or a Mohammed or a Jack just popping up to the joke. With that being said, JD, come on in. Hot streaks, big board. Let's hit him with it on a Friday. What's up, JD? Did you like that St. Rita joke, by the way?
It was an incredible St. Rita joke. Being from the south side of Chicago, I know all too well what that joke implies and what it actually means. And yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Here are your funded trader hot streaks from yesterday. Luke's still holding the top spot, $503 trading the ES and the MNQ, 62 days worth $11,746. Richard, $201, $201 trading the micro ES, 55 days worth $11,540. Robert, $343 trading the MNQ, 43 days worth $33,758. Ariel still hanging in there, $303 trading the MNQ also, now at 42 days worth $2,696. And our hot streaks P&L leader, Leon, made another $213 trading the micro NASDAQ yesterday, now sitting at 42 days worth $50,913.
That's huge.
That's legit right there. What's up,
It's a
Leon?
hot streak right there.
Oh yeah, that's big.
And the streak I've ever seen.
Seriously.
How about it?
When you're
Hey, Leon, where you at? Leon, are you watching right now? Shout out to us.
Shout out to the chat, Leon. All right. Well, do we have any other drum roll?
Ooh, wow.
There is the big board, your top 25 traders, top 25 live funded traders here at Top Step. No change in the top 7. Cryptos KJ, SpyGig, CFT, Todd, Sean, Coach EEA right there. He's on Fast Markets right now. Coach Dakota, number 6. And Ben T, one of our first traders to collect on that live funded performance bonus. Made a 22 grand yesterday trading the NASDAQ. Pocketed another G note for his Tier 1 bonus. Big shout out to Ben T. Mark T, I just looked this trader up. Small accounting error on the big board today. Mark T requested a $120,000 payout yesterday. Somehow doubled up on his total take. That's why he's in the big board.
my God.
Trying to discount your trading, Mark T.
What is that spike?
Congrats on being on the big board. I don't think we're going to see you on Monday, but just saying hello anyway.
Yes,
Ray
it's
Trade, sitting in ninth
spiking
place.
higher.
Tim, Justin's King, and Ming round out.
NQ's lagging a little bit. Like NQ hasn't taken out this pivot yet, but ES just did. The question is like, but is it just a stop run and then we're gonna drop back down or what? But I'm pretty much we're in the 1150, 1210 macro right now. But I'm pretty much done trading for the day. I'm done trading for the day. It's day 1, episode 1 of this billion dollar journey. You know, first trader, looking to be the first trader in the prop space. $1 billion, running it up. How many seasons are they gonna be? It's definitely not gonna be one season. It's gonna be more than one season to get to $1 billion. This is season 1. Season 1. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one year. You know what I'm saying? So started. This was May. So May to May next year, that'll be one season. And then we'll go to season 2.
Oh,
yes, we did. Yes, we did. You want to see it again?
Oh, why do you ask the
I want to see it
$1
again.
billion.
You
That's
gotta
the
have it
challenge.
with my face, so when they want to screenshot it.
Also,
Here we
we have
go.
the
Yeah, man, yeah.
There you go.
How about the Dakota? Ask you shall receive.
There we go. Put that on my refrigerator with the sticky stuff over.
Get your magnets ready. Hold your fridges. Here we go.
But I'll probably make number 1 on some of that.
DBA concept indeed.
No, only if it's a winning trade.
Yeah, yeah. Absolutely, yes, yeah.
This one is, we're going to find out if this is DBA concept.
I like that. here in fast markets. Let's do a quick around the horn. We'll push higher here in NASDAQ. Call that 20,160. Yes, coming up against overnight VWAP right here, right now. 56.89 last trade. Just think higher. 690 now trades out. Yeah, Dow catching a bid. Crude not doing a whole lot last trade in crude, $6.74. Gold today. Gold last trade 33.47. Top menu highs at 33.51. Interesting. We got here on the tilt. Saw some heavy long tilts in the NASDAQ earlier this morning, about 75% long. Around 20,270-ish. But no, who's going to recap that? That's hold. Giant hold. We'll be recapping that after this. We'll be recapping that after that. We're going to be talking stage trading here, talking. I know the chat loves him, the chat hates him, but hey, brings the heat. Let's see what's MOC. MOC Guru, Wall Street Global Trading Academy. What? They don't have any of them. Hyperbolic. Well, after that, we do have. Oh, yes. Frederico joining us. The millionaire. Coach on DC. Kobe and myself. Interesting to get to know Frederico.
Is he an older guy?
Stay tuned to find out, Dakota. That's called the tease in the business. I love that. Good question.
I got a truck driver named Federico.
I will ask Federico if
All right, guys. So to wrap it up right now, this is stream. It's coming to an end right now. Like I'm only gonna be trading during these episodes just till lunchtime, till around, New York, 12 p.m. New York time, lunchtime. That's the only times I'll be streaming because I only trade New York session and New York AM session, right? So it's coming up to that time. It's about to be 12. Calling it a wrap here, and episode one off to a great start. Um, yeah, as more and more people, as you get more viewers and more people tune in, then I'll be a little more focused on the stream. Right now, I'm just letting the this, you know, I'm just letting the stream just run. I'm not. I'm more focused on like looking at my other monitor and looking at the charts and where to place the trade. And there's a lot. I know there's a lot of noise in the background because I'm watching like other stuff at the same time. But the stream will definitely get better as people start to tune in. Right now, it's still a brand new, it's channel streaming, and so you know, when people find a channel and tune in, then I'll be more focused on the stream. But right now, I just have it in the background, just up. Right now. It's just mostly on me, you know, videoing my progress, recording my progress of in this challenge, right? Of becoming like the first, you know, in a prop firm, first trader in a prop firm with $1 billion in profit. How long would that take? How many seasons would that be? Episodes? I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely not going to be in season one. You know, who knows how many episodes we'll have, but I'll be here Monday through Fridays, and right now we're starting off with one account, and it's a 25,000 straight to funded Tradify account, and eventually we're gonna max that out. They're all gonna be 25,000 straight to funded accounts. Um, we're gonna max that out eventually, but we're starting off at one. These are for just to show people that maybe don't have the means to go out there and just spend the money and buy 5 accounts at once or like all of that. You could take it one at a time just to show the process, like the slowest process, but you could build it up and do it. And it's also a challenge for myself. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, episode one, and that's it for me today. And we'll be back Monday. Stream. I'll be back on 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. New York time Monday. And looking for another good week next week and continue to build this account. Right now we're up. Um, let's see. Hold on. Let me see if I could show it right here. Well, I'm up right now. $110 on the day. I think I could show it on this monitor. I'm not sure. Um, hold on. Hold on. Let me take a brief pause here because I want to see if I can show that on this monitor. Um, I want to see if I could show it on this monitor. Hold up. So boom, 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 boom. If I do this here, um, yeah. I mean, this shows all my How do I? Can I trade settings somewhere? Where did I see it? If I could cover that part. on the street, because if I put my monitor up, will it be covered? I don't know. This is like somewhere right around here. So I got this 7 right here, that's like there. Let me see something, hold on. I can see the market selling off like crazy in the background. So I mean, okay, I could, cause my webcam is kind of like covering what I don't want to show, so I could. So let's see if I do this here. Okay, there we go. So now I just move my webcam a little bit. So as you can see right here, you see it says account balance 25,100, right? So remember, so that's how much I've made today, the 110, right? Remember, this is the first day. It's a Tradify straight to funded account, 25,000. That's what I got. We're selling off. We're dropping like hard in the background. Some news must have came out. But it's a 25,000 account that I got. It's straight to funded. So I'm in the green. I'm up 110. I mean, if I was to move this up, you'll see it'll say, let's see, not that, but this one. No, you can't see it. I have that webcam over there, so you won't be able to see it. But that's gonna be it. So, I mean, you just gotta look at it and just be like, okay, yeah, you know, you just gotta do the math, right? Because over here in this corner, it shows my P&L. This is my total P&L. This is my total account balance. My P&L is here for the day, and that's where it's gonna be. But this is the account balance. So it's 25,000. That's the account that I bought. So anything over 25,000 is gonna be profit. So you know, we're gonna keep building the account up and see what it is. You know, it's a straight to funded. This is no evals. You know, Tradify doesn't have 25,000 evals, right? The 25 you can get in a straight to funded. So that's that. So but yeah, that was a massive sell-off. But anyways, like I said, that's it for me, guys. I will be back Monday, and I hope to see you guys on Monday. All right. So see you guys Monday, and have another good day, man. Peace out, guys.